Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Destiny. I'm Death from Above. Today, I want to do a little bit of a different video. This is not going to be a live com. This is going to be a video where I put down some thoughts and I had something that I really wanted to talk about that I thought was cool. Kind of a departure, but it's still about guns. We're still going to talk about some guns in Destiny, but this is going to be a theoretical Destiny gun. This will be a new exotic called the God Gun. I don't really have a better name for it, or the gun game, or the game gun. Something like that, because I was thinking about Call of Duty the other day, and they have the gun game, where you get a kill and it puts you into a different weapon. Every time you get a kill with that weapon, it puts you into a different weapon, and then once you get to the final one, you win. But first one to go through all the guns and get a kill wins. And as you die, you go backwards, and so forth and so on. So that got me to thinking about Destiny exotics and how Destiny, I think what got me to it is Destiny is putting in private matches and a new game mode that was similar to a Call of Duty game mode. So they're putting in Supremacy, and that is very similar to Kill Confirmed in Call of Duty. It's different, it's got Destiny's flavor, and I'm totally cool with that. I like the game mode, so I'll have fun playing it. But that led me to a thought of a new exotic in Destiny called the God Gun. So what this would be is an exotic primary that has no talents. It would just be a primary. I don't know if it'll be an auto rifle, pulse rifle, scout rifle, hand cannon. Maybe it could be like a hand scout auto rifle. But something that is an exotic but has no talents. And you're like, what are you going to do with a no talent gun? Well, here's the talent. It would have one bubble. And you wouldn't have to fill it in. Once you got the gun, you just got it. One bubble that said the exotic talent is every time you get a kill, you gain a talent. And it could be a set talent, it could be a random talent, but it would pull from a pool of talents, maybe all the gun talents, or maybe just like 10 talents, that every time you get a kill, you add one of these talents to the gun. So you get a headshot, kill, then all of a sudden now you have luck in the chamber. You get another kill, and all of a sudden now you have full auto. You get another kill, and these would build on themselves. So you get another kill, and now you have crowd control. You get one more kill, and now you have, you don't want final round because that doesn't work with this. But you get another kill, you get hidden hand. So every time you get a kill, the gun gets better. And it would be one of those things where every time you get a kill, it reloads itself. So the talent that would be visible would be every time you get a kill, this gun will gain a talent and reload itself. And it would reset either when you die or when you manually reload the gun. So if you're getting kills, you're getting new talents and you're getting the magazine refilled. Kind of like the bad juju. You keep getting kills, it keeps refilling the mag, and you get that talent. So something like that. Something where as you get a kill, you reload and you get more talents. And you think, well, this would be unbalanced in PvP, or this would be unbalanced in PvE. Well, think about PvP. When's the last time you were able to string together more than 3 kills in a row? Doesn't happen very often. So you're not going to be going OP very quickly. And if the talents are random or the talents are set, it depends on the talent setup. So if the talents are PvE focused in the beginning, it may not be OP, or if it was random, you may not get the talents you want. So I think it would be very interesting. Either randomize the talents or have a set talent list that you get to, so as you get more kills. The place where this would be very useful would be in PvE. So it would be almost kind of a game within itself to keep getting kills without reloading. And that way you can unlock all the talents on this gun. And maybe there's timers on the talents, maybe there's not. Maybe they just always are there. I just think it would be really interesting. Maybe there's a cooldown timer after 15 seconds. If you don't get a kill, one of the talents will fall off. So I think that would be really cool. It was just an idea I had, and I think in PvE it would be really cool. You could get a lot of kills all at once, but you might run out of ammo very fast. It may need to have a small mag. I'm thinking maybe a pulse rifle, maybe an auto rifle, just something cool. Something cool would be an interesting idea. But what do you guys think? What do you think about this? Is this something you could get behind? Is this something that sounds like fun? It sounds really cool to me, and I would love to see Destiny and Bungie's spin on something like this. I think it would be an interesting departure, something fun to work towards, maybe a capstone weapon, something very interesting. Maybe it's a gun you build yourself. I don't know. But I'm interested. Maybe you could build it yourself, and you could set the talents that you wanted to come at each interval. So think about that. Let me know in the comments what you think about it, what you would recommend, and what other exotics would you like to see in the game. What's something that's an idea that you've had that you want to see Bungie implement? So I don't have any actual pipeline to Bungie. I did meet Cosmo at DestinyCon recently, but that was it. So until next time, guys, leave me your feedback. Really interested about this one to see what you guys have to say. And until then, I'm Death from Above. Leave a like if you've enjoyed this. Subscribe if you want to see more. And share the video if you want the videos to grow and you want to help the channel grow. So until then, I will see you later, guys. See you. Bye.